Bro, I'm so excited for this, man. We're finally checking out Lobotomy Corporation, Korean SCP Manager. Okay, yo, this is going to be from Zeffel. Zeffel, your request. Thank you very much for this. Just correct me if I'm wrong. I know of Lobotomy Corporation. It's by Project Moon, right? And we've reacted to, I believe, certain Millie songs, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know anything about the game. I only just recently found, well, not recently, but like, I only just found out that it's a gacha game. Again, just keep correcting me if I'm wrong here. This is probably gonna go on YouTube as well, so if you guys are watching this on YouTube, appreciate you massively for all of the love and support we've been getting on our Millie reactions, Project Moon reactions. We reacted to things from the 3 games. Got you. I believe all of those videos should be up on the channel, right? If not, we will continue uploading what we have from Millie and other Project Moon stuff that we've reacted to over on Twitch. With that being said, guys, be sure to follow us on Twitch, because this is where we do all of our live reactions for anything goes and stuff. So, oh, Lobotomy Corporation doesn't have songs, yeah? Okay. Got you. Here we go. Lobotomy Corporation, Korean SCP Manager.
If you have been on the internet for more than about 45.2 seconds, you've probably heard of the SCP Foundation.
That is true.
For those unfamiliar, the SCP Foundation is a collection of online short stories in the form of research documents on anomalous beings held by the Foundation, designated as SCPs. The Foundation's goal is to contain these beings in order to preserve the safety of the outside world, and a variety of these anomalies can be read about. Anything from an indestructible monster hell-bent on destroying all life, to a blunt that gets you so high you transcend dimensions. Everything from God himself to a vibrator that can destroy you at an atomic level. Anyone familiar with the site will surely have thought to themselves at one point, what if the Foundation was real? And how they would work around anomalies.
I know that one.
In most cases, the first thought is probably, I could totally deal with this. But in actuality, it would probably go something a bit like this. Wait, did that just kill them? Wait, oh my god, that killed them. Holy shit. Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Oh my god, the Scorch Arrow killed him. What the fuck? Wait, what?
Oh, is this the game? Oh, shoot. Oh, it's violent.
Wait, Rin is dead?
When I learned the whole SCP thing isn't essential like that. Yeah, right. It's like, it's community, like,
what?
Done, right? Koda, how's it going?
Oh, wait, Rin is dead?
Oh, shoot.
What the fuck? Why? Wait, why is Rin dead? And that is...
SCP management in a nutshell.
Oh, she lost her mind. Oh, no. Oh, no! Okay. Alright,
oh my...
Oh, she breached.
Oh, wow.
And that's a restart. Control team, Jesus. Oh, everyone's dead. Oh my god. How am I supposed to deal with this?
Oh my god.
Literally everyone is dead.
Huh. Okay. So this is what Lobotomy Corporation is, huh?
Described as the ravings of a paranoid schizophrenic, I assure you that this is in fact a review of the game Lobotomy Corporation. This game actually became quite popular back when it was released in 2016, and although I heard about it, I was too busy pumping my money into trying to feed myself to support Korean companies anywhere except a particular black and orange themed website.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately for me, my computer developed SCP-like behavior recently, creating an anomaly that only allowed me to either play Lobotomy Corporation or Sex with Hitler on Steam. Naturally, I did what any sane person would do and put 400 hours into Sex with Hitler. However, after completing the game 47 times, I determined that it was finally time to give Lobotomy Corporation a shot, and here we are. Lobotomy Corporation is a management game, and coincidentally, its name describes how I feel when I play. You take on the role of the new head of the Lobotomy Corporation, where you're put in charge of managing and experimenting with a variety of abnormalities, which are basically SCPs. The game takes place over the course of 60 days, with each one becoming progressively more and more difficult as you add abnormalities to your facility.
Okay.
Here to assist you are a variety of very hot AIs, with the primary AI
oh my goodness.
named Angela. In between days, you can interact with these AI through completing missions, which turns this into a sort of visual novel and rewards you by giving you upgrades. Want to be able to see health bars? You're gonna need to do some missions. Strengthen the clerks around the facility so they're actually useful? Missions. Want to actively kill members under your command by shooting them in the fucking skull? Time to do some missions.
Bruh.
This game's story is also explained in between days with these visual novel scenes. So what is the story of Lobotomy Corporation? I don't really care. All that matters is that you will be traumatized very
Tiferet.
quickly. Ever seen a child get smashed by a trash compactor? Because, I can never forget it. Enough of the story, let's talk about gameplay.
Tiferet, that name's in Blue Archive as well, if I'm not mistaken.
That you need to fulfill, and this continues to rise through the entire game. You obtain energy from working with abnormalities in the correct way.
I assume it's an actual like, mythological...
There are 4 different ways to interact with the beings in your facility. Instinct, insight, attachment, and repression. These 4 work types all do the same thing, but depending on the abnormality of the worker, you can get different results.
Okay, that makes sense.
So let's quickly go over some abnormality safety facts. As you work with abnormalities, you will generate gamer points. You can spend these gamer points to gain information about each abnormality, but you can only spend their points on them. You have a few things
what can I say, man?
The name and counter of the abnormality, general tips that give you some hints about how to work with it, escape information that tells you how to kill it, and finally some information on what types of work are effective with it. Oh, what's that? You want to know about this funny little counter that I mentioned? Well, this little fella here is the Glypha counter, and depending on the abnormality, it does some different shit.
Unregistered hypercam.
Doing bad work or work the abnormality doesn't like will cause the counter to decrease. Once the counter hits 0, the abnormality does something special. Most will breach containment and begin killing your workers, whereas others will take a certain action, like driving people insane or even capturing them. Some don't do anything at all, which is the best case scenario. In the case an abnormality breaches its containment, you're going to need to suppress that thing. Except for some very special cases, this usually means that you need to beat the shit
Thank you for that, Coda.
How do 10 people in suits kill a literal god?
Bum rush it.
Usually with bullets. As you research abnormalities, you can spend their gamer points on weapons and armor that utilize its power. The more powerful the anomaly, the more powerful the equipment. There are 5 different levels, and they're in Hebrew, so I'm
Hello, Star. How's it going? Welcome.
Sorry. Zayn, Teth, He, Wab, and Aleph in ascending order. Each level is more dangerous than the last. Here are some examples to show you how much danger a level usually is. 1 sin and hundreds of good deeds, designated O0303, is a floating skull designated as Zayn. Those that interact with it take a bit of damage to their sanity, but nothing serious. It does not escape, and if it bonds with one of its caretakers, they will get a permanent work speed increase. It has other stipulations.
Okay.
Scarecrow searching for wisdom, designated F0187, is a sentient scarecrow ranked at He. If anyone with prudence level 3 or higher works with it, it will breach. It will also breach if anyone works with it poorly. It deals heavy black damage to anyone working with it, which causes both physical and mental damage, and if anyone goes insane while working with it, it will breach. In the event of a breach, it will locate the nearest living person and attempt to kill them, then sucking out their brain in order to heal itself by a large amount.
Damn.
The Mountain of Smiling Bodies is a mound of corpses merged into one designated T0175 and is level Aleph. Working with it will cause a massive amount of black damage, and it only responds well to high-level instinct or repression work. If anyone injured enters its containment, it will lower the counter. When anyone dies while working with it, it will lower the counter. If 10 employees die anywhere in the facility, it will lower the counter. The same happens if poor or normal work is completed with it. Once the counter hits 0, the Mountain of Smiling Bodies will breach and begin to kill everyone in its path. If it encounters a corpse, the corpse will be consumed and the mountain will go
I am ass at management games, bro.
Gaining special abilities each time and becoming far more powerful until it's unstoppable.
You know what that kind of reminds you of? Have you guys seen Cabin in the Woods? There's that one scene where it's a bit of a spoiler actually. But it's an old movie though. It's an old movie.
Size up to 3 times, gaining special abilities each time and becoming far more powerful until it's borderline unstoppable. As you can
I'm
see,
kinda-
the
I'm actually curious about the
abnormalities you
story.
can contain quickly go from weird-looking dog you found on the side of the street to actual Lovecraftian
Oh my
monstrosity
lord.
that is a universal threat. And by the end of the game, you'll probably have 15 to 20 of these stupid
Oh my
folks laying around
god.
your facility. If you ever feel like Mountain of Smiling Bodies,
Right, cardiac. Right.
just remember, there's nothing there to worry about instead. Overall, if I had to give Lobotomy Corporation a score, Overall, if I had to give Lobotomy Corporation a score, I'd say that it's probably out of. Even though I joked about it earlier, this story is legitimately interesting.
Right.
And very, very sad. The gameplay is fantastic. I like all the characters. The art style is interesting. And although challenging, it proves to be a great amount of fun. However, I have just one question. Lobotomy Corporation, if you didn't want the abnormalities to escape, then why did you make such a good Breach soundtrack?
Oh. Oh! Alright, that does go hard, damn. Dedication is everything. Damn! Oh my god! All agents are dead. That is crazy. Yo, thank you very much for that video. Appreciate it. 8-bit hypocrite. Appreciate that. Library. Oh, are the Project Moon games related? Are they related or is that a spoiler? I don't know. I'm curious, man. I'm really interested in finding out more. Like so far, we've just been listening to the music. So yeah. Oh, yo, look at this. You told me already, bro. You assume I remember such things, bro. They are, yeah. Wow. Library of Ruina is a direct sequel. So how many are there? There's Lobotomy Corporation, Library of Ruina, and then there's another one, right? And guys, look who we have here. We have Rie. Limbus Company. That is the one. That's the one that we reacted to the most, isn't it? For like Millie songs, right? If I'm not mistaken. But okay, here we go. There's Rie playing Lobotomy Corporation. Let's check this out.
Ball is up. No, it's not. I'm really curious now. I'm really curious. I want to see what that's about. Huh? No! No! His ball! No! No! Ah! No, he's bolted! Wait,
Oh no!
Let me figure out what's going on. Please! Ah!
Oh my god! Everyone's bald!
Turn it back! Turn it back!
Wow. Goodness, man. That's incredible.
This magical bullet can truly hit
One shot, 20 kills.
anyone, just like you say. Magical girl? Wait, I kind of want this. I kind of want the magical girl now. Do you end your run?
Oh boy.
Oh! 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 Oh my god. Okay, let's see what he does. What is this? What's request? Oh! They're fried. They're fried sweets. I need him. What's that noise? I don't like that noise.
It's possible.
Oh!
Ooh.
What does this mean? What does this mean?
He just killed everyone. I mean,
magical bullet-
literally did what it said on the tin. That's crazy. Oh my god. That is crazy. Well, it said what it would do. Bro, that's literally shock Pikachu face right there. Shock Pikachu face right here. It really is so good, man.
What does this mean?
Alright. The Malkuth score. Malkuth core suppression experience.
What does this mean?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, is that her? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, would I? Fuck yeah, I would. Can I see what happens if I send someone up here?
Aye,
Insta-kill them. Oh, Posty begins to what? Why is it unknown? Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like anything's happening.
2 hours later.
I'm still anxious about the fact that it's question mark, question mark, question mark. That's never a good sign. You guys know that. Especially with my question mark streams. Why are you unhappy? Why is everybody unhappy? Don't worry, be happy. Wait, what? I did repression. Okay, watch this. Repression, right? I'm gonna press repression. Is that really repression though? Is it because it's question mark, question mark, question mark? Bro!
Games have changed.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Yo, bro, amazing to see Ria on our Tuesday streams as well for this. And it looks like she's been popping up by playing, with more Project Moon games as well, yeah. So love to see it, man. Congrats on that concert as well. I'm very excited to check that out, man. Here we go. We have the best gacha game story I've ever played. Oh, hello. Lovely. Okay. What gacha game story, huh? Interesting. All right, let's go.
Games have changed from what they once were in the old days.
Really?
They treated you like subhuman garbage. In the current day, everything feels much more manufactured and for everyone for the widest audience. They all feel like they're on training wheels, very safe and simple, with lots of tutorials about every possible feature. So
okay?
never has a risk of failure, with gallons of yellow paint used to
The yellow paint.
I find this boring. Well, with Honkai Star Rail looking like an absolute dumpster fire at the moment now,
Whoa.
revolting, it seems like the perfect time to
Star,
talk about maybe
thank
the
you very
best
much.
story-driven turn-based strategy gacha game I've ever played.
Oh.
Enter Limbus.
Oh, we're
This game has one of the
talking about
worst
Limbus.
tutorials I've
Okay.
ever seen. Played. Enter Limbus Company. This game has one of the worst tutorials I've ever seen. I have no idea what's good or what half the keywords even mean on my skills. My team keeps turning into a bloody pulp, and I even have trouble finding out where the play button was. And yet, I can't stop playing it. So what does this game offer us? Well, best I can do is a dystopic world with mutant bug people, a bus you feed live humans to, turning them into fuel,
Oh my God.
SCP monster abnormalities all over, and a guy with a clock for his head. Buckle up, because this game is not for the faint of heart or those with a 4th grade reading level, but has an incredible story.
Is that-
This game is not for the faint of heart or those with a 4th grade
Is that not Gintama, the other one? Oh my god, is that Skip Dance? I don't know.
reading level, but has an incredible story and is very free to play. And as always, if you enjoy the video, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll be making more videos just like this one. Or go to twitch.tv/Genazod as I stream daily. Let's quickly talk outside the game about the company Project Moon who makes it. They have only around 50 employees, including their staff at a restaurant they own called Ham Ham Pang Pang.
Is that what you were talking about?
Professional live streams you'll ever see in the business. Hell, one time he started stream out of nowhere to play a dungeon in Limbus Company for over an hour, and then just go, sorry guys, some content will be delayed. Oh, also we're going to be doing a collab soon, and then ended stream. The recent 2nd anniversary stream was
That is
also
so
delayed
jokes.
because of him playing more of that dungeon where he purposely got his least favorite unit killed because they're overpowered, and going over the start time, then he had to download the PowerPoint to show on stream. You have to appreciate this guy just being so casual and swapping between him and a VTuber avatar during streams.
I love
He's
that.
also happy players enjoy the game, but is unsure why the player number is going up. This is the guy who's in charge. Supposedly Limbus Company has already made enough money to fund it for years to come, and they want to use this money to create an anime so the fans are always happy to fund it. However, if the company goes bankrupt, the CEO promises to do mukbang and gaming streams. Also, most might not know, but Limbus Company is actually really big on Steam and only growing.
Oh my
Getting
god.
to be one of the highest
He's gone
rated
out as
players
well.
during patch days, so the community is somehow huge but hides under the surface. Now let's talk about the story, which is truly dark and gritty. And I don't mean there's one death.
Star,
There's
thank you
many,
for that.
and some are sudden and
Let me have a look
horribly dark,
after this video.
but hides under the surface. Now let's talk about the story, which is truly dark and gritty. And I don't mean there's one death.
Okay.
There's many. And
Oh
some are
my.
Sudden and horrific. Limbus Company takes place in a world if there was essentially no government intervention and corporations owned everything, setting up their own cities where
It doesn't sound too dissimilar to real life right now, bro.
corporations owned everything, setting up their own cities where they control the people. Kind of similar to today.
I think that Palantir has ever scraped data from Facebook.
Senator, I'm not aware of that.
Each Each one has especially known
Told you.
singularities they focus on, such as mutating humans with bugs, or siphoning luck from people and selling to the highest bidder, or stealing everything from the poor, even colors from the world they live in. Which at this point, I kind of expect within the next few years of our time.
Dungeon Meshi.
$7.99 to Gacha rent a color for the day sounds like an amazing new mechanic. Also, the entire world seems to have SCP-style entities that can kill or mutate humans or just turn you insane.
At
This
will,
is
bro.
a really great world to live in. You play as Dante, a man with no memories and a clock for a head who is the leader of a group of 12 sinners who all work for Limbus Company and ride on a bus from place to place in search for the golden bows for an unknown reason. Basically just a normal wage slave. Along the way, you'll periodically kill the locals to stuff their bodies into your bus for fuel, kill the locals because they try to rob you, kill the locals from other corporations, or kill each other? Yep, even your co-workers are killing each other. But worry not, you'll have the ability to turn back their time and resurrect them, so it's okay if they get crushed, cut into pieces, melted, or blown up. And they will. Very, very often. The story shows a truly pessimistic and awful world, and yet each one of the sinners has the hope of accomplishing their dream by working on these perilous missions. Every chapter, known as a canto, mainly focuses on one of them and their backstory, fundamentally changing them by forcing them to confront their sinful past and growing from it. Each character is named from a character in literature and are as follows: Yi Sang, a quiet and confused poet who speaks like a chunibyo; Faust, a genius know-it-all and is as condescending as a Twitter user; Don Quixote, a justice-obsessed freak and smart as a brick; Yoshu, a murderous psychopath who speaks in acronyms; Marisol, an emotionless robot who is also probably
You think I might be familiar with the literature they're based in? Oh, Zephyl, I really appreciate you being very kind to me, man. I can guarantee you I don't know jack shite.
psychopath who speaks in acronyms; Marisol, an emotionless robot who is also probably literally autistic; Hong Lu, a spoiled rich boy but always pops in to flex and raise the mood; Heathcliff, a backstreet
I appreciate the
punk who
thought though,
smashes
man.
your head, but is also kind of a homo; Ishmael, a dependable but snide sailor who's also best.
Oh, Ishmael is the Ishmael and the whale, no? The Dante's Inferno, Ishmael and the white whale? Oh, okay. Yeah, Moby Dick. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
Ishmael,
okay.
a
Don
dependable
Quixote.
but snide sailor who's also best girl.
Oh,
Rodion,
she's cute, bro.
an easygoing and fun gambler and also feels like everyone's big sister. Sinclair, a fragile and sheltered wimp that everyone else
Was that Romeo?
loves. Otis, a strict and commanding veteran who glazes you so much it's surprising she can even talk while also blowing you. And Gregor, a casual bug-armed mutant who somehow always loses every clash and I hate his ass. Then there is also the manager and guide Virgilius, who just aura farms the entire game and beats up your co-workers, and the driver Charon, who has brain damage, but we love her anyways. One thing I can't speak enough about is reading a gacha game story that actually feels like
a
it's
story.
for an adult. Not because of the blood, the gore, and the death, but more that it doesn't treat you like a complete moron that needs everything spoon-fed. You pick up on things as you go, connect dots, and learn about the world and its characters more naturally than just a character doing a giant lecture. Hell, I finished Canto 5 after 60 hours of gameplay and reading, and still have no idea what the hell a golden bow is or why we're really seeking them. But these
The Spider-Verse problem.
meaningful as you piece everything together. I found the story only gets better every single canto, and recently after finishing Canto 5, I'd cement it as my favorite gacha story so far I've ever read, and by a lot. Seriously, some of this game's story arcs go way beyond what you would normally encounter, and I actually hate gacha story. We all know games usually like to have the good guys win and the bad guys lose, but the journey there should keep you invested in learning how you get there, what cost, and the growth of the characters.
Damn,
What
was that
starts as a
Nikkei,
Limbus
by the way?
company could someday become a Limb family. Next, let's talk about the gameplay.
Okay.
See this button right here? You press that. Everyone likes to go full monkey brain. Well, at least until you actually fight something hard, and suddenly you'll need to learn how the game works, but you forgot the poorly designed tutorial you played hours ago, and you're getting obliterated. The combat actually has a lot of intricacies and feels really rewarding
Who are
to
you
learn, but
fighting?
let me just go over a few of them. First, they have two totally different styles of combat for some reason based on the enemy. One, you drag from left to right and match the pretty colors, and basically everyone just hits the win rate button where it auto chooses. The other is a complex strategy style where you have to learn the game and choose skills to clash with the enemy or block, where it flips coins to decide your power versus the enemy.
Bloody
The winner of
hell.
the clash damages the opponent. You also have a sanity mechanic that increases your odds of winning clashes the higher it is, as your real life sanity goes down from playing the damn game. Sanity gets too low when the characters transform and start killing your own team, spamming ultimate moves everywhere and AoE sometimes. Often turns would get so complex during the harder fights with planning, it would make every turn take forever because one mistake could cascade the entire fight into a loss. Later chapter fights can lead to some really interesting boss fights that gatekeep some players, and it's where you actually have to learn how the mechanics function or die. Also, I barely know what half my characters do because they have essays for skills and almost the entire fan base is incapable of reading at higher than
Hey,
elementary level.
it does sound like
Making
me,
everything
to be
feel
fair.
more complex than it actually is, especially when characters have all these extra mechanics for teams like bleed, rupture, charge, tremor, poise, etc. Speaking of the community, while they're nice and very welcoming and excited, they also backseat the hell out of people for some reason because they've played 5,000 hours of a single player story game playing roguelike mirror dungeons for battle pass levels. Seriously,
Oh my
while they're
God.
great to have around, they're more fanatic than a cult and come out of the woodworks like termites and somehow daisy chain about 50 discords together to all communicate whenever anyone decides to play their game. Also, it's made some pretty amazing memes, which can really enhance the experience of the game after each major story section. Which now leads me to my next topic, the gacha. Everybody's
Okay,
favorite aspect.
alright.
The CEO straight up stated the game was made a gacha because they wanted money. Which, I'm glad they're at least honest.
Honest
but
about
somehow
it,
they're
yeah.
not very good at designing predatory practices. The game is by far one of my favorite gacha systems of any game I've played because it's so easy to get
She's cute, bro.
characters and doesn't have that garbage 50-50 system. You can pull for both IDs and egos. IDs are alternate versions of the 12 characters from different realities, and egos are ultimate skills they can use while harnessing abnormalities powers.
Okay.
That's right, the gacha is actually part of the lore. The rates are super high at 2.9% and 1.3% respectively, with a 200 spark pity, but once an ego is pulled, it can't ever be pulled again and is removed from the pool, which is great. Now, while this all sounds
Oh.
nice and dandy, you can also get shards from pulling dupes or from leveling the battle pass and trade 400 of a character's shard to just get an ID of that character that isn't limited. It's rare to see people be able to farm for fragments of a character in a game, but it feels very rewarding, and these battle passes last 6 months at a time, so it's easy to max it and go beyond for even more shards, easily letting you shard some characters a week after they're added. Fortunately,
Wow.
getting the characters is easy, allowing you to make some different teams around mechanics like the bleed team I run where multiple characters could be switched out and still function. Everyone cries about tier lists in every gacha, but in this game I felt I could use the characters I wanted as long as they'd complement each other in some way. The team building in this game can be very interesting since there's many different factions that usually focus on a gameplay style, but you can mix and match the team with characters you like that support the archetype and still clear content using your knowledge. Did I also mention that there isn't any gear system? Yep, so once you get the character and upgrade, then you're done. Pretty nice you don't feel forced to grind every single day for gear.
Yeah,
Alright,
gear
something
mats.
I really have to talk about
Okay.
the sound design and OST. This game's music slaps harder than Mr. Pokey to his child. It's crazy good. In fact, all the music in this video is from the game. Sadly, I can't use any of the amazing Millie music because YouTube guns down anyone who tries like an animal in the streets, but every fight has great songs and even change if you're winning or losing. Hell, one of the most banger songs is while fighting a damn chicken. Some of these songs make boss battles 10 times as epic and make you fully immersed. Millie during the boss battles makes every
okay.
fight beyond hype and emotional for every sinner's story arc. Also,
mad.
flip and clash sound never get old and make even battles where you press just the win rate button somehow satisfying. Now what about the end game? Well, there isn't a ton at the moment. The game isn't the type you feel forced to play every day. Instead, it's more of a
You play
real
story.
game with a gacha system tacked on. They do have a difficult challenge mode called the Railway, but it runs for months at a time to get a high score. Also, recently they added a 10-floor roguelike dungeon mode that's more challenging than the normal ones, but most players' biggest gripe is that they want to play more. Usually I dislike not having endgame, but in this instance, it's fine because you don't have to farm for a non-existent endgame and feel forced to grind every day. Games like this are what I've found to be missing from today's world, where instead of being made for everyone, it's made for linguistics PhDs, and as you fail and fail, you learn the game from your mistakes, and in doing so, feel much more fulfilled. The game's story goes way beyond what you often see out of gacha games, and even most story-based AAA games, and is exciting to see more of. I hope to see this game continue to grow, as it really deserves it over almost anyone else in the market at the moment.
Wait, did they all
Also,
die?
I love Fishmail. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks a bunch for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more, and I hope to see you next time.
Wow. All right then. Huh. Thank you very much for that video. Genazad, appreciate the video, and Zephyl, thank you for the request. I didn't know how grim it was, bro. How grim this game was. That is crazy. You know, but as soon as you showed me Lobotomy Corporation and then told me that it's all connected, like to Project Moon's games, I was like, yeah, damn. I think they're all gonna be quite like, is it grim dark? But just grim, essentially. Like everything's so like bleak and hopeless and stuff. Hopefully, we get to see more videos on Project Moon stuff. Whether it's just OSCs, whether it's you know, videos like this. Appreciate it, man.
You are king dream 조선은 탄조 조선은 초리어 받고 결혼마시 로스스 밤에 지켰던 바를 비가기야 하나 사간 스무가시 바나시 타나 스토리 원하시 drop yeah my title you king title I do it for the fam I do it for the team yeah I do it with my hands team one till we're hand and all you got go 있어 three right you 폭탄 the fam 각자 벌써가 소도 bakari도 타는 것도 각자 사이리 달라도 놈의 점조 we all want explosion bam no doubts the bills are cruising pure cash from the white dot moving never losing self-care with the yellow make it for the bleeding and bruising